Imagine the Russian leader Vladimir Putin tossing and turning in his bed, having a nightmare about US-made tanks invading Ukraine. In his dream, he hears the churning of M1A2 Abrams tanks as they approach the Russia-Ukraine border, with the words "Made in the USA" emblazoned on their frames. It's a nightmare that might soon become a reality, as the US and Germany have both announced they will be sending tanks to Ukraine to support its efforts against Russia. But it's not just the tanks themselves that are causing Putin to lose sleep. The change in the West's attitude towards the conflict is equally concerning. The West has upped the ante, sending modern Western tanks to Ukraine and posing a new level of confrontation. According to Russia's ambassador to Germany, Sergei Nekiv, the US is sending an entire tank battalion worth around $400 million, consisting of 31 M1A2 Abrams tanks, while Germany has promised to send 14 of its Leopard 2 tanks. These tanks are among the best in the world, far outclassing any tanks that Russia can field at the moment. Ukraine, which has been relying on tanks from another era, will need to be trained to use these high-tech machines effectively. Tank enthusiasts may argue about which tanks are the most superior, but there's no doubt that the Leopard 2s and Abrams tanks are up there. The Leopard 2s are nimble and have a cruising range of about 280 miles, while the Abrams tanks are feared for their mobility, firepower, armor, and high-tech systems. Russia has its own excellent tanks, such as the late iteration T-90s and the T-14 Armada, which are among the top 3 tanks in the world, according to Russian claims. But even these tanks might struggle to match the Abrams in terms of technology and firepower. As the conflict between Russia and Ukraine escalates, the West's support for Ukraine is becoming more significant. But will this change in attitude lead to a nuclear war, as Dmitry Medvedev, the deputy chairman of the Security Council and former Russian president, warned? Or will it simply change the balance of power in the region? Only time will tell. In the meantime, Ukraine soldiers will need to learn how to use these modern tanks effectively, and the West will need to ensure that they are provided with the support they need to win this war. So, who will come out on top in this battle of the tanks? Tune in to find out. And if you're a tank enthusiast, get ready for the ultimate showdown. It's like Godzilla vs. King Kong. But with tanks, will the Abrams and Leopard 2s reign supreme? Or will Russia's T-90s and T-14 Armada prove to be the ultimate tanks? But in the meantime, let's hope Putin gets a good night's sleep and doesn't have any more tank-related nightmares. Sweet dreams, Vlad. Stay tuned for more updates on this ongoing conflict. And remember, always wear your helmet when operating heavy machinery.